Hello friends and fellow gamers, MKxJUMP here, and today we're checking out the April Fool's event for Idle Heroes, and it is no joke that we are getting one of the best events we've seen in a very, very long time that doesn't land on heroic summons or profit orbs. This is genuinely impressive for an Imps Adventure event, and I think DH Games have done everybody a solid. Whether you're free to play or a spender, the value here is nuts. If you're free to play, you're getting so much cool stuff for free, and if you're a spender, it's probably one of the best value events to invest in. So I am shocked at this for value, and you should be too, because oh my word, everyone is a winner. Before we go and check out this week's event though, let me tell you about Patreon. It's a way you can support the content I make financially and get yourself some rewards in return, such as account reviews, which we do on Tuesdays. So if you remember to show up and sign up, you get yourself a little bit of one-to-one time with me. If you're interested in that, hit the link up there in the top corner of the screen, and a shout out to Glenn Amos, our latest patron. So thank you for your support. Don't forget to collect your review in probably a couple Tuesdays times when we're next going to be doing this. Anyway, folks, go ahead and check that out at your own leisure, but today we need to look at the new event for Idle Heroes. So every day for logging in, because it's Imps Adventure, we get 4 dice and you're getting 100 Jade Talismans. So pretty much you need to log in every day to get all this. Imps Adventure dice can be used to collect rewards in Imps Adventure, and these talismans can be used to go ahead and spend in the campaign loot drop event called Good Fortune. This is pretty standard. It's giving us the usual rewards, nothing untoward here. Probably worth noting that Ailamak is not yet in this chest, but it does go down to Elena, which is quite nice if you needed copies of her. If you're a budget or free-to-play player, my recommendation is, if you have Universal Crystals, to use them to push up to either a Starspawn Core 6 collection or Starspawn Core 5s. They're the best value for you guys. You might be tempted by the flags or mysterious artifact stuff, but that requires even more Universal Crystals, whereas you could have actually used those Universal Crystals to get 2 lots of Starspawn Cores this event and the next Imps Adventure event, so it's just better to go ahead and save. On the other hand though, if you're not going to be using your Universal Crystals, you can either go for the Imminent Hero Selection chest here if you wanted any of the heroes available, or you could just go and get the Skin Shard pack and then probably Scrolls, just to go ahead and get yourself some more stuff for legendary skins and Scrolls for future events. The main stuff for the value packages this week is gems and dice. Nothing unusual here, and you can use your story gems as well if you wanted, but I would use your story gems for something else this week, because oh my word, we have a fantastic gala for Awakening Heroes, so more on that in a second. Either way, we've got a luck relay here as well. Nice way to spend, actually. It's about 50 bucks. It's going to get you a ton of gems, a ton of dice. You get a bunch of contract story gems as well thrown in. You can see all the stuff here is nice, and by getting previous packs, you unlock these free ones, which just make it better value. You get yourself 10 Cores of Transcendence from this. That's quite nice. You're getting yourself 400 more contract story gems, and then at the very end there's prism story gems, so that's going to be actually good ones you can use in the auction house, so that's pretty nice. And you get double privileges as well from Imps Adventure, which means we get double rewards from Imps Adventure, so even the Jade Talismans are doubled, which makes, if you are a spender, getting good stuff from the Good Fortune area a lot easier. Now for Imps Adventure, you'll notice there's a new dice called Smash, where it will automatically roll your dice and pretty much move you around. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. Sometimes saving dice at the end is a good idea, because each dice you don't use gets you 2 stars on the tracker, so that could be very helpful. And actually sometimes you want to go ahead and not use your lucky dice to land on the lucky hut, because you're trying to go ahead and get this mushroom hut in the corner upgraded to level 3. Because the way this works is you need to roll dice and hopefully land on the mushroom hut, and when you do land on that mushroom hut, it will level up just like every other square. But the cool thing about mushroom huts is you don't have to land on them to get the rewards, whereas the other squares you do. Passing over a mushroom hut simply will get you the stars here. These stars add up and of course get you the associated rewards depending on how many stars you have. So it's always a good reason to grab all the dice you can, and if you need more you can go ahead and buy them with gems, but don't do that until the very end of the event when you have a good idea actually how many you'll need. Typical goal for pretty much budget or free-to-play players, or anyone that doesn't plan on spending money this event, is to get to the 5-star hero selection chest. If you're really lucky, you might even get material selection chest 2 from this. So kind of get a good feel for how Imps Adventure is going, and if you've got a load of stuff left over, you could get lucky. Scrolling down, we've got Shelter Mission. This is another place that will get you the dice. It also gets you these things, Circus gift boxes. They are very important for this week and phenomenally good when you go check out the event at the bottom of this menu. Got some good heroes here as well. You will get a copy of Holmes Young, Azrael, Freya, and Waldeck. 4 pretty solid heroes. Waldeck seeing a resurgence in PvP, and Freya, Azrael, and Holmes Young either being good or transcendent heroes are just pretty much useful. Azrael's fun, not necessary, but Freya's fantastic. Holmes Young's good, both transcended and not transcended, and Freya's a good tenant and actually fantastic as a transcendent too, so solid heroes here. And you might be tempted actually to get the light and dark heroes this week as well, and that's because they're also giving us circus gift boxes. So you're able to get 10 from the normal ones, 15 from these two here. Bear in mind though, the light and dark heroes require us to use 2 5-stars from their faction and 2,000 gems, so it does require gems to do this. However, it's super good value when you go and look at the stuff later on. We've got a circus surprise here, which will reward us for using these items that we will go and collect. These items, when you open them, will give you any of the rewards you see here with a different chance for each. All incredible stuff. Contract story gems, relics, master's toolboxes, stellar shards. We've got some spiritual essence here, which is quite good for new players trying to get more of that. We've got treasure crystals. We've got starspawn cores. We have cores of transcendence. Really nice. And then there's this. Circus gift boxes. That's right, it can sometimes give you itself. It is possible, a 1% chance mind you, to put one of these things in and get 5 in return. That's awesome, because then you use those again to get even more rewards. It can potentially get out of hand. Now, you get more of them as well for spending money. Every dollar you spend this week gets you more of those boxes, but why are they useful? Is it just the rewards in here? Well, they are pretty fantastic, but no, you get bonus rewards. For every gift box you open, it will add to this tracker. 50, which is totally doable as a free-to-play player. All you need to do is just do Shelter Mission, right? That's going to get you a Mysterious Artifact Selection chest. Or, if you need it, you can get a flag and glorious relics. So straight up, free-to-play players, rejoice, you get yourself a free artifact. Very nice. On top of that, go down here, Imminent Hero Selection chest, that's containing everyone up to Elena. Annoying it doesn't contain Ailamak, but you know, that's still pretty good. Circus gift box here, if you get 150 of them, you get yourself, ooh, a Core of Origin shard. Okay, that's fun, but it's only half of one, so unless you've actually got the other half, that's probably not worth it. Does contain Ailamak's core though, so that's quite fun for those of you looking to use that in PvP. Main thing here though for free-to-play players and budget players, which you definitely should go for whenever it's available, is sublimation. Now, you might bear in mind that we only got 70 of these things from the Shelter Mission, so where the heck would we get the others to go and take you this far? Because you need another 80 to go and get all the way up to 150. Well, I'll show you how to do that in a second, because this is obtainable as a free-to-play player. There's also a chance for artifacts and flags, but I don't think that's important when those two things are available at the bottom. Next, for 200, you've got yourself 10-star light puppets. For 250, you've got yourself an opportunity to get more essence sublimation or spiritual essence, so all still good stuff. 300 gets you the imminent chest. 350 gets you even more stuff, but you probably just want to go with a Core of Origin shard here because I wouldn't really be getting spiritual essence. And then 400 is getting you a 10-star light puppet, so more food, that's nice. Going further, we get ourselves sublimation. On top of that, we're getting relics, we're getting master's toolboxes, more sublimation or half of a core. This is wild. 600 is going to get you more relics. It's going to get you 20 cores of transcendence. 650 adds to that the chance for 2 cores or 2 sublimation chests, and all the way keeping on going. You got glorious relics, you got treasure coupons, and you've got even more opportunities to pick up nice stuff. Core of Origin shard here, and you've got the Essence Sublimation Selection chest back again. So basically, if you haven't already figured out, spending money on this event can particularly get out of hand. It's giving you similar rewards to what you'd get from a Transcendence event, which is normally one of the best times to spend because it doesn't force you into anything. You can just go ahead and invest in story gems. Difference is, though, Transcendence events require you to use a ton of scrolls. This doesn't. On top of that, these circus gift boxes, you actually don't need to buy all 600 of them here because they do give themselves in return. So this can end up being cheaper than a Transcendence event. Also, you could potentially get 8 sublimation chests from this. So if you were planning on spending big on an event, this event is very tempting because I would just go all in on Starry Gems and go get yourself some really powerful heroes from the auction house while simultaneously getting a ton of bonus rewards and all the added stuff here, which will help you upgrade your heroes to make them stronger. If you're a free-to-play player, on the other hand, go take a look at this. We have a Soul Awakening Gala, which is giving more circus gift boxes as rewards. Wild. So if you guys are sitting on a juicy pile of Contract Starry Gems, go ahead and use them because those Contract Starry Gems will, if you are smart and you have about, let's say, 1,500 to 2,000, you probably might need more than that if we're honest to get all the way up to this B crystal. It's B, not B minus. That's a B resonance crystal, but there's some great rewards here. You get your normal chests, of course, but for 100, you're getting an artifact or a flag with 25 more circus gift boxes. For 150, you're getting yourself a sublimation selection chest. That's one upgrade on a sublimation tree, awesome, with 30 circus gift boxes. And that together, all 150 there is getting you 100 circus gift boxes. So 100 plus shelter mission is 170. That's pretty much guaranteed to get you all the way up nice and easy to 150. And if you get really lucky, you might even hit 200 as well for the added 10-star. So my advice, if you're a free-to-play player and you're sitting on some contract story gems, go ahead, use them, get your rewards from the Soul Awakening Gala. But also, guys, if you can just do the first few stages, you might even walk away with an artifact. Is that worth it? Well, it's debatable, but if you're sitting on a big pile of contract story gems that lets you go super far to 150 or maybe even 200, it's definitely worth it, because you're getting not just one artifact from here, but you're getting the second artifact from the circus surprise as well. So 2 potential artifacts as a free-to-play player, tons of investment in this, and you can even get yourself an additional 300 contract story gems by using a 6-star dark and a 6-star light as food. So I can exchange this here. Let's just go and build a 6-star light whilst we're here. Pretty sure I've got plenty of fodder here. Yeah, look at that, I've got tons. So if we just go into the Fortune Ruins, go and build ourselves a 6-star Divine Spirit, go to cool events, and easy as that, I just got myself 300 contract story gems. So you can do it just like that as well. And of course, guys, if you're a spender and you want to get the look relay, this is actually giving you contract story gems, which will make your life even easier for going ahead and completing that. So there's tons of stuff to do here. Whether you're a spender or free to play, you are getting loads of bonus rewards. So yeah, I love to see that TH Games are giving free to play players an opportunity to get a sublimation chest without having to use heroic summon scrolls. Thank goodness it's just engaging with imps. Imps Adventure, when it's a big event, is never a letdown. And you know what else isn't a letdown? Profit Orb events. Wow, if you've got a ton of Profit Orbs for Easter, you are going to get yourself some really crazy stuff. Mockman is the top reward next week for Profit Orbs. That's fantastic. And Heroic Miracle is giving Elena. Again, that is fantastic. So tons of great stuff. And then the Easter Party is here. You're going to get tons of bonus rewards from this. I'm expecting free-to-play artifacts, maybe free-to-play sublimation. Just as long as you're sitting on a pile of Profit Orbs, life will be good. And I think there's going to be ways to engage with this event that uses gems as well. So if you've got like 20,000 gems going into next week, you're going to sit pretty. Might be 40,000 gems, depends what DH Games have got cooking up, but I'm expecting still, if you're a budget player or free to play, those gems are going to get you tons of good stuff in the Easter event. So make sure you're saving stuff for next week as well. Shouldn't need too many gems this week outside of the gems needed for Shelter Mission and potentially buying some more dice in the Imps Adventure. So yeah, good luck this week, folks. Go ahead and open up your circus gift boxes. Let us know how it goes in the Soul Awakening Gala. Hopefully you guys can go ahead and get up to the B, maybe just up to 150, but still, it's definitely worth it, because in the end, sublimation and artifacts, you can't complain. So yeah, hopefully, guys, you're going to do well this week, and probably avoid that smash button again. I think just doing it manually is better. Make sure you use your lucky dice to get to the lucky hut again, and of course, that's going to get you extra lucky dice to keep on moving round and round and round, and just get you free movement and hopefully a good score in Imps Adventure. More information on that can be found on my videos of me completing this, so hopefully you can go ahead and check out an episode of the VIP series or Diamond series where I do the Imps Adventure. Either way, folks, hopefully you can find something fun this week. Let me know how it goes. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe for more event reviews every single Friday. Until then, though, have a good week, and of course, happy idling.